Now, I don't normally talk on streams, so I thought I'd do something a little different for the first day of 2024. And as you can tell by my accent, I'm already here. It's already 2024. It's been 2024 for the last 14 hours, and it's okay. I don't mind it. So I don't really know what to do with a microphone in my face. Toto, what's the trick? How do you do it? What's the secret? I'm going to be running a very strict chat room here where there'll be no fun whatsoever allowed. But I have got a drink. So I'm going to have a lot of fun. Happy New Year, Architect. Great. I'm glad that I can provide a space that feels like what people need, especially after this very difficult 2023. Now, because I rigged this all up very last minute, my microphone's going through all of the modular stuff, just like my sampler, because I'm running my microphone through the sampler. So that means that if I turn up the effects, everything goes spacey. I suppose I could remove the starting soon sign. Because whatever this is has already started now, I think. I think we can safely say that. Uh, 2024, it started with nighttime. It was dark. And there were some fireworks, and then I slept, and then it rained a lot, so you can look forward to that. Like, a lot. It was really heavy rain, and then it stopped raining, and then it was really sunny. And it's still sunny. Destroy it. Alright. Okay. You get to see my silly head bobs. And my silly giggle. See, I have a giggle too. You can tell I've been watching lots of Toto today.
don't think there's a way for me to change the pitch with the way that I've set up my MIDI, unfortunately. I can change the note with the sound. The sounds kinda weird. Done something very silly for the first string of 2024, as you can see. But I'm probably never gonna do again. But I thought it would be a little bit different. And still be all for the fresh page.
Someone actually has the name 2024. That's very strategic. There's so much to think about when you've got the mic on and your face. Like, I don't think I could do this while I was playing a techno set. It would just be too much. So, shout out to Twitch streamers that use a microphone. This is a lot. Yes, just sort of contemplating life itself and what 2023 was to me. Maybe I should try that. I'll change this beat to something more techno and see how I can contemplate. Nothing techno like a 909, right? I think if I'm going to do techno vocals, I'm going to have to put some effects on.
was the year that I planted 3 trees. This is quite a strange thing, really, isn't it? I don't think I've made a video like this before. I know it needs some stats. I forgot to actually look at chat. I'm sure you had some good suggestions of what makes a good techno beat. What about some toms? 909 toms. Something that starts with 3 and also ends with 3. And there's something in the middle that I can't remember what it is. But let's see if I can find it. I have most un-303 like bass synth. The beats are, but maybe we'll see. music, and some people, they have an idea of what that is. And I find it quite hard to live up to it sometimes. So there's shrimps pulling up my ear shit. There is to say about 2023. It's the first year that I streamed every week, if not more than once a week. So that's kind of cool, I suppose. Yeah, I think I need more effects on my voice. This is pretty difficult. I think playing live music is pretty difficult. This is kind of like trying to play the drums and sing, I suppose. And especially with this weird effects on my voice, aesthetic like about 2 seconds latency to maybe 500 millisecond latency. I don't know. I love how no one knows what I'm talking about, so I can pretty much say anything unexpected here.
got so used to that techno voice just before, I don't even know who I am anymore. I guess that's just the theme of 2024. I'm supposed to say hi to all the people that appear in chat. That's such a responsibility. Okay, I'm just gonna scroll back and just pretend that I know what's going on. Hey Bonus, hey Control, hey Acty, hey Skullsy, hey Toto, hey Luke Noise Beat, hey Malice. What? How did the text-to-speech pronounce your name earlier? That was quite fun. Who else we got here in the chat? Wombra, hey, how you doing? I feel like it's time to filter that beat and do a bit of a drop. What do you think? like one way of spending 2024. Do you mean metaphorically or physically? I'm gonna physically punch you with my feet. Hey, Dowdlake, welcome. Welcome to this weird stream that I'm doing. One-off special 2024. I don't think I really got that webcam set up in the right place, did I? Moved it around a bit. Is that better? Yeah. Okay, that was fun, but I'm kind of over it. Usually I just kind of push through, but today I'm just going to stop that, make that noise go away, make it all go away. A serious talk. This is all serious. What are you talking about? We're not having any fun here. anyone having fun out there? Because you better not be, because this is a fun-free zone.
We need a few good taters. What's taters, precious? What's taters, eh? Potatoes. Boil 'em, mash 'em. We need a few good taters. Taters. Boil 'em. Mash 'em.
Fun story. I have a lot of samples in my sampler, in my SP404. One time, I decided to try and make a spreadsheet of all my samples, and it was literally the most mind-numbing, soul-draining thing I've ever tried to do. And I used to try and use that database when I was playing to like look up stuff. And eventually I figured out it was much more fun to just kind of go somewhere and see what happens. So like, you know, like who knew that was gonna happen? What about? Oh yeah, I mean, look, I'm in the meme bangers bank. So I mean, you're gonna get stuff like Sandstorm. So I guess there is some sort of predictability to it. But I don't really have a lot of categorization. It's more just like the time when I made the sample. So if I like think back, when did I record that sample? I guess it was probably that time, and then I remember that I was kind of vibing the second row to the right at that time. I'm talking into the microphone, but the camera's over here. This is so much going on. Let's see what else we can find in here.
Give me that mo wet.
Oh yeah, I played that one the other day. That was a banger. The trick is to actually play the samples in time with the beat. It's actually way more difficult than you'd think. But let me try that again. That beat's a bit shit, you know? Like, I don't normally feel self-deprecating on the streams. I just, like I said, I go with it. But today I'm just like, now that I can talk, my internal monologue's coming out, and then I hear my monologue through my headphones, and I'm like, whoa, I really gotta change that beat. Normally I just go with it. the reason they call me Destroyer with Science. Enough of that. Sometimes I wonder, like when I'm doing more ambient stuff, did I go too far with the name? But after something like that, God. What about something more quiet and peaceful? Let's have a drink. I'm really thirsty. I ordered a new polysynth for my rig, but it's not going to arrive until some unknown time because of shortages. So the lemon drop's days are numbered. The lemon drop, it's good, but it's very, like the menu is very hard to control. You can make some really nice sounds with it, but I kind of want something that's a bit more integrated into the rig. So I've got this spot here. You might have noticed it's got no synth in it. Too much effects. Yeah. Wow. And the defam. My defam is gone. How do I make the effects go away? There we go. Yeah, I got rid of the defam, and it was a bit heartbreaking because me and the defam have been through so much together. I've had it almost longer than I had it longer than any of my modular stuff. And yeah, real talk now. Why did I get rid of the defam? Because it's like 62 HP. It's like 1/4 of my entire rig. And I realized that if I got rid of it, if I could find something that could replace it, that was more the issue. Find something that could replace it that was a bit smaller, then I would have a lot more space for other things. And, you know, ultimately, life's all about trade-offs. And now the defam just lives on the floor over there somewhere until I'm probably going to sell it. And then I have money. Yay! Money! You are now listening to the sounds of the lemon drop. people that have arrived. Hello, Alex. Hello, Kai Slate. You know, I've never tried to pronounce your name in my head. Huh. I just kind of saw it as an object, like, that is the name. Hello, Nox. How you doing? Hey, Helena. Welcome to the first time that I've ever done a microphone stream, and probably the last. I mean, I've done GSG talks. Does that count? But no, it's not the same. Like, I'm trying to also play music at the same time as talking. It's a very strange experience. Alright, bye again. some buttons and go, ooh, what random sample am I going to find? It's always the same 5 samples, which is frustrating actually. That was, I guess, one of the reasons why I tried the spreadsheet approach. I think what I need to do is organize all of my samples into different banks, like in a logical way that actually makes sense. Like, you know, yeah, I don't know. For now, we'll just play the same old samples.
Plenty of house crescendos
Some bass, like actually sub bass. They can be a bit tricky with the pizza sometimes. Maybe with the zaps. Would you look at the time?
Infamous dubstep.
I really like the pizza. Like, it's a great synth, but sometimes it's very misbehaving. Like that. Like, what was that? I mean, it's good sound, but it's not like... Let's see if I can actually do a sub bass with it. Oh, here we go. Anyway, it's time to go see Mitchell Leonard. Is Mitchell online? Yes. My browser crashed. Yay! What? There we go. Alright, thanks everyone for this adventure, joining me on it. And thanks for all the good times over the last year and a half. Really, really appreciate you shrimps. Really glad I found this community on the internet. Yay, the internet. It's pretty cool, eh? I mean, it's also got its issues, sure, but yeah. 2024, let's go. See ya.